So, I figured out this great life hack to get more done by spending less time at my desk. So, it's funny, because when you think of productivity, you think of like head down at the desk, you are driving forward to whatever goal you've got, and you just don't let up until you get there. At least that's kind of how I thought of it. And I honestly have a problem with sitting, because I will sit there when it's something I finally enjoy. I will sit there and I will zoom in. Like, I will be like laser focus. And I'll forget to eat. I won't even grab a cup of coffee. I'll just be like, whoa. And then all of a sudden, 5 o'clock rolls around somewhere, and that somewhere is where my brain is. And I'm like, okay, I've been working away for a solid, 7-8 hours. What'd I do? And I'll look back and I'll end up having worked my butt off all day. And I won't feel like I have anything to show for it. What I found is a little bit of a life hack that fixes that problem and actually makes me more productive. Like, I feel more productive, but I actually am getting more done. It's actually a really simple system, but I'm not going to be the one to explain it to you. I'm actually going to send you over to the video through a link in the description, maybe a card up top, but it's all about this neat little productivity planner thing. And they actually make little bound journals, and I'm experimenting right now. So I printed mine out. They have a PDF example copy you can download and just make copies of the last couple pages, which are, one spread. So I made that and just stapled it into a little book with a week or two. And so far, we're at Friday. I started this on Tuesday. So we're 4 days in, 3 days in, 4 days in. And it's been amazing. Aside from all of what I accomplished on my Florida trip, I think I was more actively productive in the last week than I have been for a very long time. Essentially, one of the concepts is you break down everything you want to do into these 25-minute segments. And then you do these 25-minute segment, and you only work on your first task. Like, you figure out what's the one thing you want to get done today. Then you spend your first 25 minutes working on that. At the end of that 25 minutes, you get a 5-minute break. And you can do anything you want, except, and this is part of my rule is, I can do whatever I want. I can even use my laptop, look up something, whatever. But I cannot sit at my desk. I can pick up my laptop, walk around if I want to do something. I can, grab my phone, walk around, use that. But my rule is I cannot sit at my desk. I can go grab water and walk around the office. Here's what I found. By forcing that 5-minute break for me to get up, it's made a world of difference to how the day goes by and how I attack tasks. For instance, if I'm feeling kind of meh, well, I can figure out, it's only 25 minutes. And I only need to focus for 25 minutes. Boom. Little bit, boom. Little bit, boom. So yeah, even if someone comes up with an interruption, during one of my 25-minute windows, I'll actually, unless it's like a phone call, in which case I'll stand up, take the call, because that's another one of my things is, in order to get me standing more and sitting less, I actually, when I take a phone call, I stand up. Now, I don't get many phone calls or Skype calls, so that doesn't get me up all that much. But somebody will book an hour meeting, so I'll stand until I can't stand anymore, and then I'll sit. And then I'll stand back up when I can and go back and forth. But I mean, I would get some days where it'd be like hour call, hour call, hour call, hour call. Oh, death by meeting. If you ever end up working with me like professionally, I love meetings because I love getting people in a room and getting face to face or call to call and getting stuff done. But I'll book one meeting and we'll stay in that meeting. We'll bang out whatever ideas and then we'll go. We'll go do it. And we'll spend time doing other things or progressing. And then we'll come back into a meeting at some point. Death by meeting makes me cry. So where was I? Oh yeah. So like if someone interrupts me with a call, I'll get up, take the call, and then I'll go back to that session. But if they need me to do something, which quite often if they're calling me, they want me to do something. That's just how the world works. I'll say, okay, and I'll book that in later that day or tomorrow. Because keep in mind, at the beginning of the day, I'd knock out all my priorities. So unless the incoming task or job overrides one of those, I had that a couple weeks ago, where the CEO wanted a video compilation of some stuff put together, and he's the guy who metaphorically signs the check, so he gets what he wants. So far, it's made a world of difference. Maybe not in how much work I'm actually getting done. Maybe I'm just getting done the same amount. But I feel better after thinking, oh, I went through and did, 10 or 12 of these cycles, as opposed to thinking, I did 8 hours. What did I do in those 8 hours? But yeah, anyways, that's all. I just wanted to check in and make a video because I haven't made one in so long, at least not for the personal side. I've put out like 3 or 4 videos this week. Unfortunately, I can't show you any of them because they're all work related. But hey, anyways, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.